Assalamu alaikum students. Today we are going to do our next folk tale. It is The Red Rooster. It is on page 159. It is a folk tale from Ethiopia, and it is again about the two brothers, and their rich father died and he left all the wealth to his elder son, and he was very proud and selfish. But he left the younger son, who was very kind hearted and good natured, nothing but a rooster with fine red feathers. As the elder brother had all the wealth, all the money, so he had crops. Now we will read the text first, then I will explain it. Harvest time came, and the elder brother gathered in his crops and filled his grain stores until they were overflowing, but he never gave any grain to the younger man. "It can't be helped," the younger brother said to his wife. "No doubt he needs all the grains for himself." The rich brother sometimes killed a cow and gave feasts for his friends, but he never invited his brother. "Oh, well," the younger brother said, "he is still my brother after all." Well, class 6, I have already told you that it is about the greediness of the elder brother. He has a lot of wealth which he got from his father, and he was the owner of the crops. When harvest season came, he collected so much grains that his grain stores were overflowing, but he didn't give any grain to his younger brother. The rich brother often slaughtered a cow for giving feast for his friends, but he never invited his younger brother. Even then, younger brother was satisfied with his brother, and he never ever said anything against his brother. Come to the text. Then one day the elder brother fell ill. He sent for the medical man, who came to examine him. "You won't get better," the medical man said, "unless you eat the flesh of a big rooster with fine red feather." "I haven't got a rooster," the sick man cried. "No, but your brother has," said his wife. "That horrid means horrible thing. It wakes me up every morning with its ugly crowing." "Then go and ask my brother to give it to me," the older brother moaned. "And hurry up. I feel so ill. I am sure I am about to die." His wife ran to the younger brother's house. "Your elder brother is ill," she said, "and the only thing that can cure him is the flesh of a big rooster with fine red feathers." "Husband," said the younger brother's wife, "that rooster is the only thing we have." Her her husband frowned at her. Okay, turn the page. "If my brother needs it, he must have it," he said. So he gave the rooster to his brother's wife, and she took it away and killed it and gave its meat to the sick man to eat. Very soon the elder brother began to feel better. Well, we have learned that one day elder brother fell ill. Medical man advised that he will not be able to recover until he eats the meat of a big rooster with fine red feathers. So he asked his wife to go to his younger brother and bring the red rooster. Younger brother gave the rooster to elder brother's wife. She took it, killed it, and gave the meat to the sick man. Very soon he began to feel much better. Now come to the text again. "Slaughter a cow," he said to his wife. "Make a feast, invite my friends. Let's celebrate my recovery." But he didn't invite his brother. The feast was at its height, and everyone was sitting at their ease, enjoying the tasty stews. Then the elder brother felt that something strange was happening to him. He touched his legs and felt his arms. "Help!" he shouted. "What's happening to me? I'm growing feathers." His wife and all the guests jumped up in horror. It was true. Bright red feathers were growing all over the body of their host. The medicine man and the elders came running as soon as they heard the news. They sat down together to discuss the problem. Well, we have done that for celebrating his recovery. He invited his all friends on feast, but he didn't invite his brother. During the feast, when everyone was enjoying the tasty food, suddenly elder brother felt some kind of changes in his body, and he noticed that bright red feathers started growing all over his body. Medical men and the other elder people, they came running and they sat together to solve the problem and find out the reason behind all this misery. Again, we will read the text. "You have been greedy," they said at last to the sick man. "You took everything that your father left you and gave nothing to your brother. You even took his rooster, his only possession, without a word of thanks, although he gave it to you freely and generously. You will be cursed, and your feathers will grow until he has forgiven you." Well, in these lines, we have learned that the medical men and the elders, when they sat together, they came to the conclusion that, and they said that the elder brother, that he was, they came to know that he was very greedy, and they said that he has taken everything from his brother. He even took the rooster, which was his only possession, without a word of thankfulness. They said that he is cursed and his feathers will grow until he is forgiven by his brother. Well, come to the text again. At once the elder brother went to the younger brother and begged his forgiveness. "Brother, forgive me," he said. "I have been selfish and greedy, and I took all you had without a word of thanks." His younger brother embraced him affectionately. "Of course I forgive you," he said, "for we are brothers after all." At once the feathers dropped off the elder brother, and he had a man's skin again. He shared his property equally with his younger brother, and from that time on they lived in harmony with each other. Well, this part of the last part of the story, we have come to know that the elder brother, at once he went to his brother and asked for forgiveness. His brother embraced him and forgave him. At once the feathers dropped off and he was again having the skin of a man. He gave half his property to his younger brother and began to live with happiness and harmony. So students, the lesson is done. Come to the bottom, and under the title of reading for interpretation, we have question and answers. You will have to do 3 questions: question 1, question 2, and question number 5. And you have to write down all these question and answers in your copy. First question is that describe the character qualities of the two brothers in the story. Use many abstract nouns such as kindness and selfishness as you can. So the answer is the elder brother was selfish and cruel while the younger brother was kind and noble. Question number 2, how was the elder brother punished for the way he treated his younger brother? And the answer is bright red feathers started growing on his body. Then question number 5, it is question number 5, what do you think this story can teach its readers? The answer is the story teaches us that we should be kind-hearted and not be greedy. You have to write down all these question and answers in your copies.